Emre Yapodi, any Kika Hua, Nina Ebe Wimudi, and Tibeka NDC, and John Dramani Mahama Memoiho. Nias saw my Ghana, Amo my Ghana is for the moon. Oh my Ghana dies so, into me Emrem. Emreni ho Emoda Sanibia, and Unti Brenny, found Tuma, Ebe Jail, and NDC.
Daddy, I think it is time I put my business plan of opening a snack bar into action.
Really? But why now?
Why not now? I have been paying close attention to John Mahama's 24-hour economic policy, and I think it is really going to boost the leisure and hospitality industry. You know, when people go to work throughout the day, they would definitely need something small in their tummies, and I'll be there to serve them.
But I thought I was the only one who listens to news in this house.
No.
Says the man born before computers.
Tell him.
See, we have the news right here on our phones, and we are keenly following John Mahama's 24-hour economy policy digitally.
Digital man.
Yes, I mean this. Yes. And one thing I can be sure one. Since the launch of my online delivery system, things have really been picking up, and it will be great to have the support of the government to grow beyond the borders of Ghana. And with a 24-hour economy policy, government will be able to provide an atmosphere of improved security and public safety, and also a well-regulated and monitored private security to facilitate round-the-clock activities to make it more safe for us to serve our clients no matter the time of the day.
Well, for civil servants who work with the Passport Office, DVLA, Customs, Ports and Harbour like me, running the 8-hour shift system will help relieve the large customer traffic we have to deal with within the current 8 to 4 p.m. system. We can effectively serve Ghanaians and foreigners within the shortest time.
Hey, madam, I didn't know you also pay attention to the 24-hour economy policy too.
It is what everyone is talking about. I will be glad to work in the afternoon shift than run off to work in the morning. I leave that for the younger generation.
You are even too old for that. And old boy, what are your thoughts?
Well, I will take advantage of the tax exemptions, the cheaper and reliable electricity, and more importantly, the government's support to scale up my juice manufacturing company for local consumption and for export. Look, obey a pinso or chrome hard.
Obey. In a 24-hour economy, is it?
You know what to do. Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. A Juma Pankwa.
Adeshemamba, imubia adwom, imubia kwaba, eba NDC 360. Senya munyina munim no, we adwumadi sonkokora NDC amanyoko ya hyehya wuku da bia ye de bodawro. Afa NDC amanyoko ene ye Frank Katufo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewoma omai Ghana. Haso ena di ye main wetintiban nsem we ko twi eba basa nyina yini makoma ko chechim ma akora keto akora etiase eno nti ye mo bia kwaba to this 5th edition na mamini kan fa chopa kese ma obi a say ifiti ase no we had some technical hitches with our sound. My technical crew tells me that everything has been rectified and we are ready for the 5th edition of NDC 360. Na busuafo sene amunyina munim no Bidin de Sammy Gyamfi Mosomfo NDC amanyoku achiame hene me na medi dwumadi ebremo wukuda we any wukuda bia at 8 p.m. ene dia ne yedi hu nkomo. We have 2 segments for you today on Moment of Truth Editorial. Yedi nkomo about ya sitina munsem se nyema koye ana enkoye Ghana sikasem ene hefa ne gina na ne fa pem tesen so be na enya no woyenso and in the podcast me say we are reflecting on the economic bankruptcy and excruciating hardships confronting the people of this country. We yonkoma wani beje ho pa, so stick with me. We are NDC and U segment and we are the Bebrel, and today we are hosting the Honorable Member of Parliament for the good people of the Sunafo South constituency, the ranking member for food and agriculture, Honorable Eric Upuku. And then a birthday, but Honorable will be joining us in the studio for the NDC NU segment. Now, Abusiafo, ansakra na yede dwumadie no ebebrɛ no meshwew so we Ghana ni na voter transfer ekoso no nte ho asɛm a hyɛ ne nso sɛ from the 30th of May in our battle commission efiti ase a ye voter transfer and proxy voters list. And into we Ghana ni na ene baby a wote no watu kwan akɔ baby foforo untumi nkoto aba wo baby a wodin wo a take advantage. The process is going on till the 14th of this month. Na ko baby a sisi wo pese woto aba no na yenyi wodin free constituency embraho. We salute all our executives and all our officers, our supporters who are participating in this process. Se bibinti 7 December untumi nto aba so a ye be stress say wo be power bi na wa ma ne tumi krata isi fo betumi di ne din akọ abato nwoma fofra your friend proxy list na wato aba ama dwumadie send mu nyina mu nim. It is live on social media on NDC 360 on Facebook, NDC 360 official on X, dodo one our friend Twitter, and NDC 360 official on YouTube. So we hwe dwumadie on any of these platforms are yadawase. Like the link, comment and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend that NDC 360 5th edition is on, and this is a show you will not regret watching. And to maybe a dream prim, we'd like to welcome everybody once again. We'll go for a quick break. Take a 24-hour economy ad near bar. Yeah, the Moment of Truth Editorial na bro. Medase. Shewema Mrs.
Guys, the way job no dey this country side. If I plate pay, I dey go your kids straight. I hear say brothers they do 2 to 3 jobs for that side. Oh,
Kofi, I dey agree with you. My bro will complete university like 4 years this. Still they search for job. He rep application like 200. All for water inside. He for straight safe.
Guys. All this unemployment where they go on for this country inside could be sorted out by John Mahama and the NDC's 24-hour economy policy. Easy.
How you go do
Simple. John Mahama and the NDC say them will encourage and support certain businesses, make them operate 24/7, preferably on the 3-shift system of 8 hours each, by creating an enabling environment that will promote productivity, competitiveness, and well-paying jobs for us after school.
Good. But men, make a busy question. We can companies and businesses with John Mahama and the NDC they refer to.
The 24-hour economy go primarily but not exclusively focus on agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, constructions, mining and acquiring industries, leisure and hospitality, the sanitation and waste management, digital startups, business process outsourcing, retail centers, financial services, modern markets, transportation services. Some public institutions like the Ports and Harbour, Customs, DVLA, and Passport Office are all included. What the BME be saying, there are no limits to companies and businesses will go benefit from the 24-hour economy policy.
Mensa. You sure say this 24-hour economy system go fit?
Kofi Pa, no be you where right there. You talk say menace they work 2 to 3 jobs for Yonki a day. So how you figure it happen?
Word. The 24-hour economy, they happen for UK, France, Germany, Sydney, even in South Korea. So it will happen for you.
See, this idea be very sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it be very sweet. But people they carry one district, one factory, planting for food and jobs, moving from taxation to production. Where these ideas all pass, here all 10 beans. That be me my problem. Trust.
Guys. Make you not forget say Osiade your John Mahama and the NDC we build the Atuabo gas plant, the Terminal 3 for the Kotuka International Airport, and the Meridian Port Service Terminal. We right now said it be the 2nd largest harbor for the West Coast. Where them all to the web 24/7 as they speak.
Then man, if you happy no, guys, me and they talk something no. For trust there, John Mahama they stand to among all of them.
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. Ejuma Pankwa.
Abusiafo enti emama kwaba we ye no kware mre. This is the moment of truth. Eha ene yenya abotre. Ede no krensem a efa ye man Ghana ho. Ekwan aban wote so yi ebu oman no. Ne ye yi nsem no mako se ne be ya akraketo akra betumi atiase. Here we serve you with the truth and nothing but the truth. And then komo ya ye ba bedi efa me no mi no ho. Efa wo ma ho. Efa wo nananom ho. Efa ye mampo a nya wo mo ho. Efa ya sitene mo ho efa obi a ho. Inti for so femme kakra. They said the media come out here no. We are talking about Obroni say reflections on the economy, on the economic bankruptcy and the hardships facing Ghanaians, part 1. And ahochra ewo ye memo. Abenedi Ghana for FM. Esu a Yesu. O mai sika semo a enne bibia tete apansa no. Ehun komo a ne yedi na we ye ne fa edikan part 1. Na busua say to aba eyi aban a aban no ye de nyina ye tumi ehye ne nsa se onhyehyɛ nyema omu oman ni ye ne nyina ye nya impuntuo ne ahoto ewo ye man Ghana mo nuti ne ye to aba enti aban bia ya to aba yi ne wo Ghana bia no o waso die bibiri se obɛhyehyɛ nyema no man na fa ne ntoma pefra na omanfo so wadi ye na one of those duties said dwuma ya de sha ban ne nsa no de hia ba ko pa wo mu ne se omanfo etim omubotom omuyem de omubedi de omubehye adwuma omubeye aban no be ye nhyehyɛ pobru ni say aban no be create an enabling environment a ema obi adwuma koso na obia nsatimi kona no obia timi nya bibi tu ne botom de hwɛ ne ho na busua ene ne ma. This is very important. Wenti ene to aba na mobe kaya 2016 yekoto aba die ne nsɛm a aban a omutisu eye NPP aban a owura Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ene na bedi akire Alhaji Bawumia ekachire Ghana for. What did they say about the 2016 economy? And what did they promise us? Boshebe no mo de mayen, die no mo kan about Ghana sikasem at that time. Ye bebu nkompo na ya kai ye ho. Enti hwe we ma misisi e.
I think this country is going through quite turbulent times, and we need a change. And I think this is why Nana Akufo-Addo has nominated me to partner him to bring a different vision, a different way of doing things, to bring, a vision, dedication, competence, and integrity to the governance of this country. And I hope to assist him in delivering this vision to the country and to bring in, to usher in an MPP administration under the leadership of Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. This country is destined for greater things. I am very optimistic about the future of this country, and I believe if and when the good people of Ghana give Nana Akufo-Addo the mandate, we will make a very positive change in the lives of the people of this country. The suffering that the people are going through at the moment under the administration of the current government is quite needless. And we believe quite strongly that with the leadership of Nana Akufo-Addo, we can make a change in that particular situation that many Ghanaians find themselves in. So I humbly have accepted this nomination, and I hope by the grace of God to do my utmost to help Nana Akufo-Addo deliver this vision and to help the MPP get elected in 2016. I ask all Ghanaians to come aboard this train. That is a train that we will lead.
This was Alhaji Bawumia in opposition. Emra no mampenye Akufo-Addo aboni dia paw ne se o meboa no mumu o man Ghana. Se o Ghana for wa ho kyerem. Na ho kyere ne wunhia senke be wa ho kyerem. E needless. Na omo ba one Akufo-Addo ba no mo dia hoto ensesa mapa e be ma ye ho atoy aba. Enye no nko a he spoke about the kind of economy they will be giving the people of Ghana. And also free imam CCA.
I want to leave that to breathe, but we are going to build a new economy, a different economy, and you will be hearing a little bit more, because you cannot just criticize without providing alternatives, and we are going to, and we have anyway.
You can tell us something. That's what exactly.
I'm telling you, it's an exciting. I will tell you what it is not. It is not a doomsday economy. It is not a dead goat economy. It is not a friends and family economy, right? It is an economy that will create jobs.
It is not a doomsday economy. It is not an confirmed economy. Economy a dia hotoni yo enimpuntu beba. Na Ghana for say ate yakoto abamo. Na nya no nkwa no mokan. Owura Bawumia ya. Sanso kansem wakese about how under the MPP the economy was going to grow and grow and grow, and there will be jobs and jobs and jobs. And also Shema Mrs.
Economy is going to grow and grow and grow, and we will have jobs and jobs and jobs. This is the economy of Nana Adodankwa.
Abusafo eno na mote no masumu nti ene ye baba behwe se sa boshe no mo de hye no ensem wa kese a mo kan ye no ensem wa na asi kire wom ensem wa na ewowom adokodoko nsem a se bi mpreduasa uko ngrom ko ka kire boa mo ti akro bedi wachi afi ngrom abafie ye o mo ka kire Ghana foi ene akosisen ye hwe economy no. Come with me. What do we see today? We had picture here that screen you see. 16 na 120 billion. That is from Nkrumah Abreso ABC Mahama Abreso. And they Ghana could do 658 billion. I can't even say 650 billion. The Ghana Kadomoka said Dawson at 120 billion under NDC and Mahama. No more Barbeteson, they said do 658 billion. Sa Ebra na Yura Mahama tia konyaso omo kasa ansem ni nyina no. Na Ghana oil a onyamedia chain na ye ba akopɛ oil field Jubilee fields eno na omampanyi kufo discover ya odija Yura Atamels ma ono so dija Yura Mahama. Enti oil sika na ye nya na ye kakra bi we're getting just about 40,000 barrels of oil a day. But Yura Mahama ekɔ tikese da so da ye pa ni investment oye yenti no. Uraba Wumia Baye as chairman of the economic management team, oil fields no wenyamiesa. Uwe sikado do Yura Mahama na buying enyaye in 8 years at a mills ne John Mahama sika umunya ye no brunisi revenue total revenue generated 248 billion for John Mahama ne at a mills. Uraba Wumia ne Kufuado enya 925 billion. Just say at a mills ne John Mahama sika umunya ya so mo di bugana no omenya no moho. Yeka ama yenya 44% of yisika ewe actually. Enei a omenya sika times 3 of what John Mahama ne Atamus nyaye no. Ene Ghana kamere debt to GDP 104%. Ye trend say ye ton Ghana ajapade nyina ni ye fa yisika nyina ye dutua ye ka ye be sans wa de ka. Ghana hu sika nyina ntimi ntua ye ka. That is what it means. Inflation impomponso anyama bofa sokosoro Mahama Abreso na ye twanada pa ese ni di edi na tem no na 15.4%. Ene ya Uraba Wumia chairman of the economic management team and vice president no 25%. This is after say a call 54% in December 2022. Na nunti according to the World Bank Ghana for 800,000 a free ahutom eko ohia buburo. This is it, inflation rate. Ofa dollar rate na Mahama Abreso na dollar e cost 3.8 3.9 4 cedis cost 4 cedis 20 pesos obenya dollar back. And then the same dollar back e 50. Ebiem Yura Mahama Abreso na ye koje bosia your credit rating you good B-. E chere say investors wo ye mugidie say ye je bosia ye betumi atua. And Ghana credit rating no aba baller junk status. Investors ato ye prumo international capital market ye ntimi koje bosia bi abiem because obi ase Ghana je bosia ontumi ntua. And na ukoje bosia e wo bank e hu si hu 50%. When you need 40%, besia hunsi ho. Dia na obetimi de sa besia na ye. Na wetimi atua sakai. These are the people who said they had the men and they were coming to change the economy. Na ye nyina ye ho atoyen. Enne 50% interest rates in some banks. But Mahama Abreso a course na 25%. And I can go on and on and on this, the state of the economy. Na wonhu baby o man Ghana ye gina sisi enyema tetia pansa me economy no aban na bodo Uraba Wumia ne Akufuado o ma say o man no, and that is why we are all suffering. Na busia Obeka say what happened to the exchange rates? Me quote table no me dru baby na me ka dollar asem exchange rate dollar then na ato Ghana cedi and ama dollar at Prague. Now, how far with the economic fundamentals of Rubber Umiaka Hansem? Maybe I'm not refi into the video with my Mrs. Here.
When Maba, ever say yes, Casa. See the Naya hata. I want him be him. I don't see one year deep down the young Faso. What was it I say to maybe Muswa, Unya Faso? Because Sikano Emunyedu. Nemonia Juma Kessia Babaye. The Baba Tricks on near the Celia Emu do now one in deep channel when Yahoo Faso. What if I said Mamufa when Yahoo Faso? Ekahubi tina mikofa Bawumia, some coming home. Near she say Sika Samno, a year Sikano, the Munye to Bio. Let's be the Jumani Ahotosa Bagana. Nene Santa Maria for Mukovialma Coxamuniano.
Chamia, Uni Asam Kazenana was Sumwa. Mampenya Kufuado Namoten and Canon. No, pit to me. Or say Mahama Brasso, na cedi na ye hata. This is the time I see the nearby 3 cedis, 4 cedis, a course around 4.2. Or cedi na ye hata. And nunti and walk of Bawumia Basse. Omra no ma cedi ni nya hode. Or say and no anti and walk of Bawumia ba. Inti Bawumia raising tia or Mampenya Kufuado fa and say na bedi e chire no. Or no one kasa kalkum yet in Kokonum, Muama TV. Na Bawumia is ubaye. And on over Ghana for the cedi a depreciate. Shall we, mammy?
Currencies depreciate when the fundamentals are wrong.
Right.
And the mismanagement of this economy in terms of the fundamentals is what was driving the depreciation of the currency. You can't be running double-digit deficits, double-digit current account and fiscal deficits, borrowing to this extent, financing your deficit with huge printing of money from the central bank, and expect your currency to be stable. The fundamentals will not support it.
Right. But if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The type of free fall that we are seeing with the cedi exchange rate is a vote of no confidence by market players in the management of the economy. Indeed, many market players.
What the can't your Mampenya Kufuado? In opposition, or say Mahama cedi no aye hata. And we no kofa or Mampenya be the cheba gumia buy to stabilize the cedi. That is the main reason to your management. Your management on eka. And Oraba Wumia say, Sambreno, na cedi need depreciated because the fundamentals are weak. On the catch yo. Just Ghana sika sem fapemno. Na yem mere enia hodin bia under Mahama. That is when the dollar was just about 4 cedis. And also say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Now the entire exchange rate na expose you ya dollar do 4 cedis ne say. Ono na numu asem. Bible say we numu asem ye de bi buafo and ye de bi buabem. O say the entire na fundamentals na ye weak no. And they say investors any GDA bia wo Ghana sikasem because Mahama say Ghana sikasem. In the nay, omo maba apostles of strong economic fundamentals. You heard the akwesi. The only TV is eye Ghana sikasem be agina. Imprimpri ameno ka say as compared to 2016 na MPP for kasa ansem ni nyina. Enti de di kan ye dollar ene ye sika wiase nyina ye di dwapa Ghana so it is the same. Mahama Abreso a dollar cost ropano, it was 4 cedis 20 pesos. Medican culture. Look through do. And now meno can say dollar a 15 cedis 7 pesos. So what happened to the economic fundamentals? Number we make 17. Oh, you dollar free wa. Abushan for sika pa biemu Ghana for the dibia a safer. Because in pen you ka dollar as more MPP communicators say oh, is a dollar in your. So it is appreciating against all the major currencies. What about the safer? John Mahama Breso now 1 million safer. ukita 6,000 cedis titisika no 60 million na obenya 1 million sefa ene ya papai owura bawumia ono oka so very strong fundamentals obaye ene wo pay the same 1 million sefa na I just ukita 26,000 cedis titisika no 260 million. Judge it for yourself. We are NDC and MPP. Mpenyi se de odani jamu no oni ne nsi ne hyehyehye ne fa. Enti kanokre no se ne boshe no wadi so ana woni so. €1 under President Mahama Breso na 4 cedi 70 pesos. Ene saying €1 7 1 British pound sterling. Mahama Breso no mudi na terminal. Omo organize lectures. Kasa abrofo akese no. 6 cedis ubenya 1 British pound sterling. And they go to any forest bureau. 20 cedis. Baby kura no 21 cedis. Into where they amaba wumi atu. This is the economic fundamentals. Na ba wumi edwa na numu waka wanse bebribi no. Kasa ni nyina no. This is it. Now I showed you a table maka inflation. Maka credit rating, me kabrofo akese economic terms, dollar safer. But what does these indicators mean for the ordinary Ghanaian? What does it mean to you? In Susanso ben also. Oh, and also Uraba wumi achre. Sagana ni bia opeso hu in Susanso economic indicators yi ewo so akodwom. Ono ni dwomu ano opposition no ta kopa ye malata market nti hwewe mame ye ba ye be ko malata market
been increasing. My visits to the markets, whether it's in Malata or Tamale or wherever, suggest that food prices are really going up. That is clear. I mean, in Bolga market, for example, as I pointed out in my lecture, maize, a staple, maize, you know, where we eat tuzafi every day from maize, went up by 60% within just the last year. More than 100% in Accra. I mean, you know, so the point is that when you look at the cost of living, you know, the benefits of a single-digit inflation rate doesn't seem reflected in the cost of living. When you look at...
This is a time where under President Mahama Breso, na inflation in Pomponswa Nyama Bokosrono, na above from 1 to single digits. And on that, or maybe a and Oraba Wumi say even though say Mahama the inflation about single digit no. So single digit inflation we here because no ko malata market e brobu akosuru 60%. Esre ma brobu akosuru say it dwomu bo ade ne yemfa nkasa. Ba Wumi na kire yo. Malata market asem. And the inflation anya single digit 25%. So yanko dwom yakoma malata market de ne yukuhu ye. Enyema ye disi dan. Ghana ni bia wo hwe me bia na obobra we enya NDC enya MPP me say ye wasitene mu asem obobra na de esi wani so ne se wo ye adwuma wo sam wani mu fifire na wonya bibi kakra wo betumi dia ye japade bi wo ya sitene mu ade na ye japade dan every Ghanaian young person aspire or must aspire to build enti enyama bo enyama ye disi dan ne bo te say we iron rods but we have favorite markets. 2016 iron rods were 16 mm. They are ton 2,800. 2016. But we have D na tem cabro for kesi lectures. And then under Bawomia D na tem cabro for kesi lectures. And then under Bawomia economic messiah Omampenia Kufuado se medena ba se oma sidinya ho de na nyama bo nkos form no 8,200. Cement Mahama Breso cement wo cost and they could do 27 cedis per bag. And then could more cement bag and can have 108 cedis. In Krobisono, we are talking about the 50 kg. In Krobisono, a 108 cedis. Forget about the picture. We are talking about the 50 kg. Where cable electricals who see down here, cable metal 1.5 mm, 1 ton, one coil. 2016, 73 cedis per. And I mean, okay, say the same cable metal, 320 cedis. 16 mm cable metal, no 2016, now you 632 cedis under President Mahama. 2024, look at it. 3,220. It's why I will say, you will to MPP Muntu Koto Abama. What hope do you have to build a house? Baby, Enyama Buadria, Enimrika, Enyama Buikuya. Say the Yabo Braco, Enimidia, Enyama Bobecosro. But look at the quantum from Pomponsono. Enyama, Yedisi Dankwa, petrol, we will be a yusu. Unika, or the better petrol, Guma Umutu. Unimutu, our Bobuya. Unibisu, our car, and Abefa Mutu. Ubetia lorry fare. And lorry fare and a petrol boni dicha. NDC abreast 1 gallon, 14 cedis. That's a Muhammad team wedding. And they said all those things you have watched. And they're saying 65. Oko, even some of the filling stations are 67 cedis. Look at the quantum leap. And then petrol, no 1 liter, it is a fried oil bottle. Nibwe denche Mahama gallon. Because fried bottle liter, no, they say 14.85 under Bawumia. But under Mahama, na eno ye gallon bo. Yet ye say Mahama kwa say unima mamu oye incompetent. We kra na arewo na busu afo we sanitary pad. Gana ma mo hweme. Ye making ye manimu asem a. Oba bia onyame aye ne se bosumi bia no. Ubegu bra. Until you will need this. I just oba wa fa fruit and now oba wo how binti untimi engu bra. Ya sanitary pad 2016 near Toba could be at 2 cedis 50 pesos. Malata market. But we made you. This 50 pesos in 2017. And then 18 cedis sanitary pad. So it is not just building materials. It is not just petrol. Even sanitary pad. The Agusu Yebiani na Yetobi. In those 2016 now per rubber bucket bakusia 8 cedis. Domien Obroni ba krom wo se ye France campo no Gold Coast ye wasase pa ensuo to ye yekua baby antos ni je na buadru after promising planting for food and jobs. Gary lo kani o Gary boys e de be wo beans na atu ama omadi ana on de be twa stockings for school muso a from 5 cedis in 2016 to 30 cedis as we speak e wa Accra e bia wo krom de betumi awo form kakra ba Accra 30 cedis. A bro bag, Kasiano, 170 cedis under President Mahama. Yes, in the team where the only mamamu. And Akoko broiler kese ba akuse 2016 na ye 45 cedis and they do 200 Ghana cedis. And katie 1 paint bucket na 30 cedis and then 180. We didn't na into munu 30 to 180. Cause you are crate under John Mama 12 cedis and then baby 65 opa kese na. Komo kusua ye ben wa to aduane so adi. Ade and they want to break the 8 with this. They say it is possible. Yes, it is possible for onion buckets to move from 15 to 80 cedis. And it is possible someone do 2 more, move more. A became 100 cedis, I go 200 cedis. That is what they mean when they tell you it is possible. It is possible for them to increase ahokyerenya benedi awukum and am amamu fon omubu. Na busiafo aduane na dokro enkran dokro mahama abreso na ketwa no 1 cedi and 4 cedis. The na mahama abreso size kese na benya no 1 cedi 50 pesos and 5 cedis. And then enkran dokro ye both 6 cedis and 7 cedis even in Accra. Bayre ponampo de bobo from 5 cedis back and 30 cedis. And more and our Gino rice 5 kilo. Mama breast on 25 cedis and then 185. And more. Lele rice. Mama breast 18 cedis and then 125 cedis. Obekazo Sammy Gyamfi ne ko odwom no enyama no bono de biaka ho me na me ko odwom ni me nuaba Daniela Mavis Daniela, member of our communications team. Ye ko Malata market me bona baso. But se woni bi bedi achinya hwede da so ye we de efri multimedia o Joy FM ene omo stations ne guso no omo so akodwom entos adaka kese no de omo so ko hu ye ni almost January 2024, yeah. We did 2016. Now in total adaka kesi according to Joy, now 1,005. And no rubber will me add 6,000, 60 million to 70 million in total adaka kesi. That's according to multimedia. Mako bucket kesi no so multimedia for ko almost say June 2023 last. Of the counter medicine. Where a FPAC tablet, 2017, they 50 pesos and they 3 pesos. Where Lufa tablet, and the malaria drone. Now 2017, 5 cedis, a drone, they say do 30 cedis under Bawumia. Where Mojadro, ferroglobin syrup, and Mahama, 30 cedis and they 100 cedis. ORS, they will move Charles Wabakotonos Wabawumia, and you free 40 pesos to 2 cedis 50 pesos. Ko kwaya, okotoku druswa, and also cream. 2017, 4 cedis 50 pesos. They say 118 cedis cocoa drew. Cavidelo, and also another cocoa, yes, blood pressure drew. From 15 cedis in 2017 to 15 cedis. To 261 cedis in 2024. Fox Ziga, 70 cedis in 2017 year and 840 cedis. Just look at this. And you want to vote for these people again? Now go back fire saying. Fire saying. Now busiafo. You said your daddy jemuno. Isi subiem on the nimse nisi shenefa. Ye NDC amanyoko yoko dwom de akohuni. Na dia na dwomfu ankasa so ka hwe we ma tie
previous na bo na esi ho amosi mu no anka be 2.5 and 300 na so sisi na 9 million and now transportation na akosuro nti na sisi enso first na anka we ye bebo na bebre si ho na so sisi we ba ko 5 cedi ana nketu anu myensa 10 cedi sa na ye ni sisi ya enti nyama no boye de enti sombe bibia fa homa ya ebe boye sifa no su kwa na ekosro eko a atachi bibia enti amanyama no bua na ekosro
sesia ntos adaka 7,000 sa na eton adin su ye hye so aye nto uba hye ntos fitana pasa unton hwe fitana kwa ma ba me nto ade mpo endu 100 cedis akita ma ye hwe wo GM time na eton tos ne na enye sew ntos indu 2,000 ntos indu we mpo endu 50 million po it is a say we say na ntos edu 7,000 look of ba man omusuro tomato na ntos ni sisi onu mo fitana baba be transisa uko so be lorry fe ukita ma wo fia obe hwewo it ye bro ye branca samanu ye bre GM ye hia wan kasa se bra na ye bre Bibia boy, you say Bibia boy, Yamaye. Yantumin talk, Stefa Bibia Costo, dollars are Costo. Yawan tree, Yantumi Yawashi. Uber market for the how did you once, but who did you build?
I'm more back on your 10 CD, 4 year for 10 CD.
Now, these videos, we have a lot of them. NDC 360 Akojom, the Jom for ma, the Emma Menom, the Enuama, the Enuameme, Wojomo, Mudi Jaya, Jumaka, in subsequent editions. This is just part one. We bring you a lot of those videos. Wow, so Kojomwa, you can ask them. And that wow, cry now, to Botomwa 20, you know, said the Americano, no creature do, na there be any. Now, Obibeka said, how did we get here? A day, and on my Ghana. Itimi koda amna donko we mo aye na yesika sem nyina tetia pansamo a oton a yento ufiri a yentua wodon sa hye obotomu a ensi hwe so adentia eyenye manan a egu screen yisui dedi kan reckless borrowing besia aban we abo yetu omofo mu ntie no mo brobosia enega na ka kosoro amene ya yentimi ntua ye ka no na ama enu nti obi ani gidie wo yesika semu no eno na ama yesidi na hoɔden no atofom kra se Ghana ahokyere aba excessive taxation etimodern taxes a owura ba wo mia ene o mampanya kufu ado asesa agu yeso titiriu enu nti na wo bere no reckless spending sikadie basa and corruption and profligacy katasheshe green Pesani kumunya chronofita. That is the reason why we are suffering. Na mamenka ekane ho asem kakra. Besia. Obekaya. Hey, Oraba we me wedi Ghana for bonyo. Adokodo konsem. You remember what he said about borrowing? He said Ghana ye wo sika. Ya tisika so come there. That is what Akufo-Addo said. And Bawumia said, "Eni say ye bo besia mpo de ye kwan. Ye tow your roads now. We can get money to construct a choir you hear Ghana nyina." What do you video mame?
We don't have to borrow money from anywhere. Just toll the various sections of the road and we'll raise the money to do the roads in Ghana.
And that one also, we don't have to borrow. We just have to toll. It just say one ton so mo de mobile mo be bobesia o be ma ye kanimpo abafom. And I have an Ghana kedro. This is paragraph 99 of the Auditor General's reports for 2016 on the Consolidated Fund. O check paragraph 99. Auditor General mauhu a car na Ghana de as at 2016 Mahama Eko. Into way my mouse source Auditor General's report paragraph 99. You can go and check. Na Ghana car de ye deno domestically Ghana voyage o mobesian wa ha through bonds. Kroma, Kutuka, Efrifa, Echampon, Ekufo, Dr. Hillel Liman, JJ Rollins, ye papa Kofo, ye papa Tamils, John Mahama, Omunina Kanono. What said ye? World Bank the chair and a hepic free 120 billion. Now, under Bawumia, or see, and see a Bob Bessiampo ye coin, I can't do saying. This is Ghana Web, 25th May 2024, and a Bank of Ghana the way by. Ghana's public debt reaches 650. Kaka Hua, is it there? You need maybe 800 billion, but 658.6 billion. Now, in Ghana, can I say that here? Where screen you saw? And Cromany, may I show up? I say, do I 30 million na Ghana ni awo me including MPP ni including wo ba wa wo nenge obi ade ka 22,000 titisika no 220 million oka wo de no no na bisa said dey na mind sika we aya wonya so mfaso a wo de sa ka buburu we excessive taxation aso mo kan nsem wo mo kan ye de me ba ye me kan hwe nche o ma no asem wo amaka bia me tu mire na ma kire osie na mama obi adi ye nkwohwe de ba wo mi akan and Mahama I will say Mahama Timu on the taxes are banned. The taxes are hurting the economy. And you're kind about moving us from taxation to production. Producer, give me those 2 videos.
They are hurting the economy. These taxes are hurting, and therefore you are not going to get the growth. And when you don't get the growth, you will not get the revenue. And when you don't get the revenue, you go back to increasing taxes to get the revenue, and then you are in a cyclical downward spiral. And so they have it wrong. And we will change that particular policy. We will use the tax incentives to grow this economy.
The MPP will shift the focus of economic policy away from taxation to production. So we are going to move away from taxation to production. From taxation to
production. I said Mahama Abresunity Muede or the taxes don't do Ghana for so, and it is hurting the economy. Into a move here from taxation to production. You yate. Uraba we me taxes or the other taxation to production here. Dedikai COVID levy. This is the only government. What will show me? You can check. We are seeing na check say yare boni coronavirus e baby kum nipa no. O mind ben ene de yare no adane tax eto boni ato ne man for so say. Te senka malaria. Yes, you malaria levy. And our HIV levy, and our cholera levy. Where the COVID-19 levy, check. There is no country in the world. I just allege Bawumia or promise to move us from taxation to production. COVID came since 2021, 2022. Yeah, that's what COVID levy be seen there. 2024 you move, and yet they continue to blame COVID now or more who levy aba. And COVID levy is when you COVID levy on VAT flat rates of 3%, into a never flat rate of 4%. COVID levy on national health insurance levy of 2.5%. And national health insurance levy at 3.5%. And where you are indirect tax, auto insure, auto paper, auto ebiane. Anything you buy, I don't make because you are COVID levy. Taxation to production man, but we are doing no aye. Or the modern tax ayenti bimpenyin semda e-levy. And Canada 1.5%. Your casa almost about 1%. Into a nedumani ho. We hear ni brand or yajuma when you see kaka crowd say me sendi bibi ama meba and na mibisuani or ye momuna na 10 1% at tinisika. Yet Bawumia told us say momo dear a year for na ye ni say de to so and 1% momo and other electronic transactions levy. Financial sector levy 5%. Boys, everybody who more bread. About 10 years, you are person the back to chacha and the back to bet. Ben everybody knew what it is na kra young bokrono. Okocha match Manchester versus Arsenal. Manchester versus Arsenal no di kakra so a. But we say me 10% betting levy. Energy sector recovery levy 20 pesos per liter of diesel and petrol. And on ama petrol boy dia yentimi ntua no. But we me dia ba. Okoto LPG gas so wasanso we share ho 18 pesos of energy sector recovery levy. The gas so yentiminto. Ya san kra so the boiler tax ato petrol ni diesel so enti na yentiminto 10 pesos per liter. Yet ye hu bi omode boiler tax na ye efi mineral na emene ye e wo oman Ghana mo. 2.5% increase in VAT enti na VAT akosro from 12.5% to 15%. Growth and sustainability levy. All these taxes on Ghanaians. They said here, emusi empoye de toato so. Moto, abobo ya, Mahama Kambu, all of them car bibia e generating musie biano. You calculate musie na yeti to 100 cedis. You the twaba. All these taxes by a man who promised to move us from taxation to production. You know understand ame. Na ade ba ku bia nso ama ahochire we aba apart from besiamo bebrebe na asay o man izikasem. And etimordin obroni say draconian taxes reckless spending and corruption. And reckless spending, the Ghana, your problem is not revenue, it's about prudent expenditure. Share evidence in the MCCA.
Ghana's problem is not about resources. Our problem is the efficient and honest management of the resources. Ghana's problem is not about resources. Our problem is the efficient and honest management of the resources. Ghana's problem is not about resources. Our problem is the efficient and honest management of the resources.
Akufo-Addo lecturer, economic wizard. Ose Ghana your problem enye sika do aye nyi o. Na emom kwan ye be faso wa yusu sika ni yi am manfo enya so mfaso. Nti ene yemi so wura ba womia. Ghana sika bebrebe na monya no. 935 billion in total revenue in only 7 years. As compared to Owura Mills ne John Mahama 248 billion. Wo de ye den. Omampenye Akufo-Addo aso e ho no mu disika no. Office of Government Machinery. 2015 President Mahama it is worth 453 million cedis and a call. 2016 or the 718 million and a call in the office of the president as I'm making. Oraba Womia on say yen use Ghana sika efficiently or by 2017 or the 1.5 billion a call. We year 2018 or the 1.9 billion and a call. 2019 or the 1.9 billion and a call. Mahama dear no 453 million to 780 million. Yet Bawumia says it's not efficient use. Or no, from 1.5 to 1.9 billion. 2020 4.3 billion. 2020 billion. 2022 3.1 billion. 2023 1.4 billion. 2024 2 billion. These are the apostles of efficient use of the meager resources of state. All the taxes, office and let me tell you some of the things they use the money for. 2022, Omoankasa report on the command parliament, Omampenye Akufo-Addo office. Almost sika omode tofu 51.1 million cedis. Sitisika 510 billion. Fuel in 9 months in 2022. President Akufo-Addo ne to our call no 2022 16.9 million ne to keke 169 billion. Omoto car tie and a car batteries. And 50 million cedis 150 billion in 9 months in 2022. 150 billion for car cover and a car battery. Cabinet retreat by Akopo 4.8 million cedis 48 billion. One cabinet retreat at Peduase, one meeting Akufo-Addo in the ministers call 48 billion. Private jet we na or chata na na mepeno. We msheno. Any we mshena no chata in 3 months 40 million. On sa private jet kesiana no chata di tukwano. Titisika 400 billion. This is what they use your money for. And they come and tell you, say, efficient use. Our problem is not revenue. So if the problem is efficient use, how efficiently are you using our money? Look at Chrono Ecoso, look at the waste. Not too long ago, we were talking to you about Pualugu Dam, Sika, $12 million or Mashenekwa. Skytrain, $2 million or Medinikwa. Temamoto Way, $2.5 million or Medinikwa. Ejapa, 153 million cedis or Medinikwa. PDS, over 2 billion cedis ashe. I can go on and on and on. And that is why their own party for MPP for Namu defended no. Un MPP ni nchire Kennedy Japan. Muntie de Kennedy Japan waka about the question.
MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and comfortable.
need. The youth of this country are not waiting. Not intimidating and hostile.
That was Honorable Kennedy Japan. He is more MPP than all the MPP people here. He is telling you because he is in there. About senior MPP mpenyifo eba wo mi ani akufo adone omo busuafo omo nko a efom oman Ghana sika. And I say omo bo man no chrono like there is no tomorrow. You want to debate that? Mpenyi say bomo chiche. Ofu isu ase be catch us or den cheme we ni na chinye. The man is in there. No be say what is the impact of sasi kasem no ma say ni nyina eye edwomu boa edwomu nyema ne boa ye den nko ana. No, enye no nko a. The story we mame. We a Ghana web story. Ghana web. Let me zoom it. Producer, if you can enlarge it for me so that I can zoom it. There's a list of multinational companies that have left Ghana in recent times. In you mayo konkwa amamu oboni nti omedwuma gu na omafi Ghana. Eno na me be kire wono. Sa nyema we hu susuanso no. It's about the nyuma egu e na obi afi Ghana eko amaye atwa ye ho ahia. Na because of that nti amanfo lose omedwuma, amanfo no aduane ebo wo. Now if you read the story, Glovo for no more delivery services. Omo free Ghana, Glovo co. Nivea, omo ye Nivea deodorant spray any nkun. Nivea. And then Nivea free Ghana. Oh my Ghana, John Mahamad's Ghana and Chrome's Ghana. Nivea is gone. Areho. Jumia Foods. Almost so omo ye delivery of food. Nivea keka ho. Jumia Foods. Oma boka and now all these taxes and the economy about Wumia saying Jumia Foods so all the people they employed, they've lost their jobs. Lipton Tea under Unilever, almost so called. This Lipton Tea planty, Unilever for you in Ghana, to me, Miesa, free Ghana, move to Nigeria. And Kuya made for Mutimi, dark and lovely. Almost a Ghana, I had the but Wumia says, Sikasa, almost so called. Dark and lovely for call. Bet 365 for so call. Game for no more akramo meboa. Game for so call o ma frigana. Big go for pen. Pen for book. Pen. What is happening to this country? Producer take they are going to Côte d'Ivoire. All of them going. Jobs are being lost. People are losing their incomes. Now, dear Nabawomi Abeka Faho, dear Nobeka, no, didn't say Gunity or Moreno. Dear Nobeka Faho, or say, oh, you global factors. And say, you could share so for the Okaino.
So, Kai, as far as the pockets of our people are concerned, and how are we going to ease the burden? You know, throughout, especially 2021, 2022, however, it's very clear, say, cost of living has gone up across. Even when I was in Canada just a few weeks, less than 2 weeks ago, that was the complaint. UK, the same issue. We are seeing there's a major increase in the cost of living. Global inflation has increased five-fold, five times. So there is a problem.
Papa we pa Obugana for say ya uhuri ya nim kosurana. What say oh my Ghana sika after all the lectures, after all the things you said about Mahama, destroying an innocent man, projecting yourself as the paragon of wisdom, the answer to all our problems. We are won say nyansa boa kwa o ma penya kufu adokan o say ba wo mi na wiase mu nyansa nyina nya me bia hyeditim. But solve problem I never say Ghana sikasem businesses are relocating. Yentimi ntontos, yentimi ntosment. Beka bi mientia. O say we are seeing na Canada ho kiraba. Aho kire wo Ghana ebi wo Canada. na ebusuafo mo ntwe anya ba wo mi an ka kire en say yen put your destiny into our own hands, yen fix the economy. Now, in 2016, how could global factors jump our neighbors, Togo and Cote d'Ivoire, and come and destroy our economy alone? And never will be on the Kazan. So global factors cried the NDC can be wasn't no. To the Ghana cedi is the third worst performing currency in Africa. 54 countries in Africa, third worst performing currency. Inti Omana try and why? Burkina inflation 3.7%, Cote d'Ivoire 3.8%, Togo the same thing. Am I global factors no? E bien affected Burkina na, e bien affected Togo, e bien affected Cote d'Ivoire na. What is it telling us? Producer, Kaya, your Kaya about global factors. The
question that you have to ask is how can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How? How does it happen?
No mention and that one. Oh, say how could global factors jump all our neighbors? And then they woke up global factors. Yet few months ago, so bad, they are going to turn the economy around. And this is the same person going around promising people. Yes, quatre kwasi obe mount to ma ti ni uraba womia we twa nkontompo ama ne safo ayira ne woda abonte enye nne no de adokodoko ne atrosem eba be dada yebiem yenim hwekura no yenim se dokret wa hye de yenim se aben yenim bosha wo hye yensem wakese o kan ye enene ne terminal report ne da ho no efenko a wa modi ba kumpu na wakaza wo consider efenko a. And that is why you must show them the record. I will tell you next week what John Mahama is going to do to fix this mess. That is what we are going to do next week. That is what you are going to do. But before I sign out near the NDC and you, Nabreono, because I will read these videos. Abradio Omanpenyo Kufuado Ankasa Kanye. Emra na dollar every 1 cedi yako 2 cedis. Kufuado told us as no or NDC fwa and Kobe Pagana for what said dollar do 2 cedis. Not in a Kumya tour. Watch the video.
$1, 1 CD. In the time of Mills and Mahama, 2 CDs, $1. If I was them, I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves.
I say you know enka $7 do 2 cedis intino enko be pagana for acho no de akonwa na to ne dollar equal 16 cedis. We say we should allow you to break the 8 at the Ghana for ye pese ye to abama Nebuchadnezzar or then na ba be see ye kon akunye prepo ana. Why will any Ghanaian do that? And my brothers and sisters, we are not the only people calling for change because Bawumia and Akufo-Addo have failed. Even the MPP are calling for change because they know they have failed. This is Kennedy Japan watching. Tiedi Oka about why you must vote for change.
Media no grace in Lumumba and a Kennedy Japan or my NDC ammunition. NDC for Muntigruma. When the man said, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. When you were saying that $1 was 4 cedis, and now NDC for 3 cedis, 80 pesos, and today 11.5. The rate of depreciation. What are we going to say? And to me, the baby, I no credit be any account. Neither you are unfairly or a mate.
But the fail one here, the MPP party.
But Ebasa digital dia unkase MPP. I know there you take credit. Ebasa bibi dia I say now you mate. Please, you see, I don't want individual, but media means so way. Makamachiro. I was expecting the year 2016. Oka economy was a year and compensation see our call round to make economy was. He talks about digital. Let me tell you something.
Honorable Kennedy Japan that's and that no. Or say about Mianam economy no can was digital. na eba economy sikasem na enunti Omampenya Kufuor so far as vice president. No, yeah, and the chairman of the economic management team also know he meets. I know they on Kanwasen. And he is telling you that they have failed. I don't think so we hear any other evidence. About why that anyone is about who you can trust. And me confirm I say nipa will be to me aginated. You see a warrior is none other. The be many munyam fuya na wo fefefe. Be many munyam fuya oda nyame so ne da ye pa no when this wadi hunu a ode besese o my Ghana ama Ghana ye krabehwe. A leader you can trust is trustworthy. He is honest and is reliable. And we are telling you to vote for John Mahama. And we are telling you say hwe wasitirem na fatu abapa. De me kan ye wan te hwe kra. De me pese wutie ma me ne say hwe wasitirem. Hwe wasitirem. To abapa say ekoyema wa to abapa for continuity but say enkoyia vote for change nanse samra to aba ebema uraba wo mi ani Omampenya Kufuor do hu se wo de nada beje to me na wani uboshe so no de ahokere beto manfo so a the people will hold you accountable and nti de medija on say hwe wasetirem na to abapa hwe we ma me ne awie pe a ye de NDC and you know bro medas
Sida sanso ene wiase enyansiye eno tiaden ene wose yenso yesie ye wodon hwe aduonu nan wodako bia mo se betu ayensa kiraye ewo ya brabom eno tiaden ti na wose ye twanetia akwanya ewo mre bebre mo eno tiafai se betumi aye 24-hour economy ewo mfidi dwuma ahodo mo etese edufra ene eduye mo ye mfidi dwuma ahodo mo yadansie mo ya honidie mo ya hongogie mo akwantuo bojabojwa anaso krano abefo kwanye a ye fa so di dwuma wode wan kasa dwene ho ba yenyumekuo awodo ya womo ewo customers ya ebre bia ye ho achie no a etese ye ports ene ye harbors no ye customs ye passport office DVLA ene de keka ho a womo nyina betumi abeka 24-hour economy ho ekoba ne saa ya brabo ewo micro Ghana mo ebesesa na sesa ewo yeyo emo wei eya kwanya kese ya abeda a ebeboa ami improve nyuma afra konanim eno nti brenu anie se wosie som se kua ne besi ebeye adwumaden aboa amase ni suade hunu wei abemo na sada ye soi eye NDC amanyuko no ene betumi amana bemo ewo ne ma hodo a yeye ede aboa se o my Ghana mpunto ebetumi ejina ne naso no 24-hour economy edimu akotene na beboa ama elisuade hunu nyina ewie pepepe eba yadensie affordable housing enwumesua entitiye yapomode ene de keka ho a nyina ebewie mudie eno nti beka NDC ene John Dramani Mahama memoi ho niense so my Ghana emo my Ghana elisuade hunu o my Ghana dai so entumi emrem emreni ho emoda sanibia eno nti breni nie fawuntuma ebebo je ene NDC dia
Adeshe mama ya mama kwa babiem eba NDC 360 so the offend kind of which is the moment of truth editorial and then makasa about yasitirem ho asem and the Ghana sikasem. Now this is the NDC and you segment, and today we are talking about Yewura John Dramani Mahama na niswadi hunu a owo ema free senior high school policy. You know that is a major policy. Mpempino yati atro na dance mo MPP for kan about the NDC's position on free SHS. We were against free SHS and we are still against it. What about my NDC about you betray free SHS mo? Eya no kre and enya no kre. Na dear na Yewura Mahama beye about free SHS. Free SHS na kra na bakosem te say. Ene ye de sound kobono nyina ene san chechire mu ni nyina ebrel on NDC and you. And the person we have for you to deal with this subject is none other than Yewura Mashebideni for the good people of Esunafo South, a ranking member for food and agriculture. Or no, and a Jumedie NDC 360, the maiden edition, Yanini Fitiasie, and a fifth edition are joining a beam. Dear the crown say and nay and a bad day. It's way a bad day edition. You will pay a catty or many wired in the cake wired in, but still. Honorable Rekopokun who don't hear, but into a chair as soon as South, now, whilst I'm waiting for his presentation to be uploaded, no position for the person is Hanso Kai will be say voter transfer ekoso. And who here, the air came and they went to be on to a bar, useless. And need to make sure, say, you'll be able to vote. If baby, I want to say, and you want a waba wa, you best say, we be called district office, the district EC office, now where you would deem. Edi about wongomani mu ho se da ye beto aba no so bibinti na wuni omayi mu ana ubenya kwensidie binti ya wunti bintu aba ukọ na odi tumi krata ma wana senior ye ne din beko engoma ye friend proxy list na wetinya to aba MPP for ye nyema bebre so we be regi process no, and we thank our agents, we thank our executives, and we call on you to remain vigilant, and we call on you to participate in the exercise. I say, are you ready? NDC and you segment, no? Yeah, they bro. On what work, Kupuku? My Johnson, na Apo to say.
Yamianda Roma, Nakwa Hoyapa.
Nane, birthday, no, Bibia Kokamadia.
Namini Danase, or they are fe ache, Yeni Shaka, say Bedanase. O my enquambio, na intimason. Honorable Yamisha. And that's not on to uncle. Amen. O more Pumude. Amen. O Mount Yansan, or the Mount Hill Solomon Nibi. Amen. A fast sum o Mount Foa, a war as soon as South. Then NDC and you need to about free SHS. If I saw Ghana in our ATO, we are seeing in our airshell. What is the position of John Mahama and the NDC on free SHS? Yo, Yeri Kameda was it, so I'm a conya in a match here or more airshell. Ewo maimuni ya chichiri nyina adeɛ baako a ehia wo wiase pa aye enwomesua na ɔman bia a ɔde nwomesua di agro no ne man no nso kanko ekechiri enti ɔman ba bia wo man mu bia no ɛsɛ wani kɔ ɔman no enwomesua ho ne senti Yewura John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampanyi dada na ni so ade hunu a ɛwɔ secondary school a yɛkɔ ne free wɔ Ghana no no ho amane ene ne dey me de ebebo ye nyina na ansa na no mema ya bakosem kakra bi fa free education ankasa a ewo Ghana na de kwa say Yewura Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ena 1961 o pass Education Act e de ba say under section 21 obi okọ school eye primary ene sabre ne friend middle school ne junior high school obi anko ni free na oye nhye so asabre no na school aye kokosi university de na obi akọ university so e free sabre aye kan 1961 na university a ewo man mu no na eye Legon na actually 1962 no ye de KNUST so ebeka ho ti be ko university free afi primary middle school ni nyina ye free 1960 so ono akro ya scholarship secretariat now the support one when nimuma I was secondary school because secondary school under the Education Act no near prescribed fee kakra bia I was say obia etua na Kwame Nkrumah de sa ehihye e de ba yememu section 21 of the Education Act on sema otwel honi say primary school area basic school no middle school ni ade ye be ko ni free secondary no say wo kwa e free na mum wo betua fee kakra bia practical work nyema be use so kakra ho training college ni ade ade nyina etahye ni nyina e free na oyesa ehihye no na 1967 obekaya 24 February 1966 na Yewura FIFA odituo etu Kwame Nkrumah amamu no eguye na ne ku a na odi bu oman no ne efre no NLC National Liberation Council till 1967 no na Kwame Nkrumah free education or the buy no oyi edi free ehonom na sabra na oyi free ho no owura free fa be ye omampanyin no ehwa no fa yewura Kofi Abrefa Buzia na odne ye chairman of the political committee sabra na nso na ofa Ghana mampanyin ne na Akufo Addo ne papa na oye no otemuafo panyin a yefre no Chief Justice ewo omanmu Edward Akufo Addo Sampani mfuei na yewura frifa ene wombu oman no ndi se wokọ Google na busa se who abolished free education in Ghana do be say yewura afrifa one yewura Buzia sabe Buzia onso be prime minister 1969 bedru ho na omuyi sa free education no edi free Ghana say ahochara ba oman mu ndi se be ya obi antua school fees na yenko se be ya oman bibia ebeka kama na yewura Kofi Abrefa Buzia apart from so yeah chairman of the political committee no and also be director in charge of civic education and no man on anti babia no church amount for civil rights civic rights afa 1969 ana owura free fire say obe sign the oman no every soldier member mu akokama mika because so e no say a constitution ye dey see democracy no echi eno ne your second republican constitution into a committee sa committee no na nhwe constitution the Chief Justice Edward Akufo Addo omampanyin Akufo Addo papa na oka committee no Dr. Kofi Abrefa Buzia na oka committee no sa committee na twe 1969 constitution to mo twe constitution no omamfa free education no ama 1969 constitution no emu na je say a free 1969 ba no school fees se mo nko a na ye ka no oman mu nti yato aba 1969 wie no yewura Edward Akufo Addo omampanyin na ote akonyosi na nado ne papa ene be Ghana nyina mampanyin ena sabe ne era ne parliamentary system nti de no da aban nanim awa adwuma yemu no yewura Buzia enti MPP for na UP for pen for pa no wo na de MPP by no mu yi sa free education no edi free your universities na just say Ghana the free sabre no we go school from primary secondary e ko ba bia we betua school fees and ye tua na sa na 1979 Owura Rollins be ye cool e betu aban na wo so no edigu ye na wodi akonwa no ancha kra no se da bi opese edo oman no ko kabima nka bi na yeto aba and ye try 1979 constitution and the third republican constitution that constitution no article 10 and Owura Rollins my edition was say yenko for free education no and sign embrabio it in 1979 constitution Owura Rollins sign ye na ye de to aba e ma Dr. Hilal Imam ebedi akonya no e no sign the free education e de ba yeman mu na a church free education say ye no levels ni nyina basic primary and middle afi ye be secondary ye be tertiary any adult na ama men comment na sa amamu no ye de constitution to abayi Dr. Hilal Imam no anche ɛna Rollins ne mpanimfoɔ san bɛtu Dr. Hilary Mam amamu no gu yɛ afei deɛ ɛsɛ constitution no anya adwuma bio nti yɛtena military room until 1992 ɛna owura Rollins yɛ sɛ yɛde ɔman no kɔ kama menka bi nti yɛntwerɛ constitution a yɛde bɛsi hɔ a yɛman ebɛtumi de ɔman si hɔ na soja amamu bi nyɛ dɛ ɛmma bio nti yɛfrɛfrɛ amanfoɔ nyinaa sɛ wɔn mmra na yɛntwerɛ constitution bɛka yɛ Ghana Bar Association alɔyafoɔ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo deɛ ɔmo nyɛ bi MPP kuo no so ni sɛ alɔyafoɔ na ɛyɛ mpanimfoɔ mu nti ɛma MPP panyini biara ni hɔ a ɔde no hyɛ mmra a yɛtwerɛ 1992 constitution no na saa constitution no under article 25 ɛna owura Rollins ne mpanimfoɔ ɛde hyɛ hɔ constitution yɛ 4th Republican Constitution deɛ na yɛde bu man deɛ de to aba 1992 ni atremu ade abeduru nne no article 25 no de hyɛ hɔ sɛ ɛyɛ 1B yes starting from 1B or say basic education shall be free, compulsory and available to all. There's a basic no primary any JHS no e be free ye be say compulsory afa obia benya bia ko say available to all. That's 1A. Now ye wie e ho na ya hye no say atwede no free no was say yemra number 2 eye 1B on secondary education in 8 different forms including technical and vocational education shall be made generally available and accessible to all by every appropriate means, and in particular by the progressive introduction of free education. Was this a basic now? Primary JHS and secondary. Now secondary no in all its forms. Say technical, say vocational, ni nyina ye be ni free. Nemum ansa na be ni free no. E was say aye available as aye accessible. Available ne say masuku no emu ebu a okaso ye ni free a obi abenya bia kwa emfa ha obi anya dai ema afi ma nye accessible ne say fa nyoma gu akwan so a sa okaso ye ni free a obi a opeso okobi bia betumi akobi a ontimi nyine ho nya dai emfrim ansa na free no tie haye o se free no eye progressively free to bo ye nhihye nkakrakra na wo ye ni free a ankofa hawa ama se ne be ya wo ya ne kakrakra no ubenya foto kese e de asi akire na aka se wo ye ni free a obi akombe dey ebe hare no na wanya free education a ohia ni ba osikani ba obi abetumi akobie na ma oman ba bia etumi akonanim na wo wie ho nso a no about 1C or say higher education shall be made equally accessible to all on the basis of capacity by every appropriate means, and in particular by progressive introduction of free education. We secondary now, obeko tertiary, higher education, universities, nursing training, teacher training colleges, na and also so. Why yen na why no kakra de photo esiechire na fe no so abeye free ama obia ho atoni bi. Afi we school adisua hodo aye nyina obeye ama no so aye free na obia etumi akobi we ene nea article 25 of the 1992 constitution no e ka kire him na kan say was ye free education so ye mi say ho da be ne yen hyase o di she constitution no amfa da yen hyase anka ho a obia bo say o she constitution meye ye nye da enti article 25 kire free education e pese de ba no ene ba article 38 of the 1992 Constitution, Clause 2, and the share say, the government shall within 2 years after Parliament first meets, after the coming into force of this Constitution, draw up a program for implementation within the following 10 years for the provision of free, compulsory, and universal basic education. Or say a braya de Constitution here, man, a day dikaya Parliament by a meeting, a question in fear me. Aban bia wo Ghana konwa so bia no obeye program aye friend FQ free compulsory universal basic education. Sa program na be no yanhwe say within the next 10 years sa program no free no be dey e be hyase. Yet to about 1992 Parliament meeting 7 January 1993 Sadama Constitution 1992 no e hyase ye adwuma. Ti from 1993 e kosi 2 years there 1995 Sabena Rollins abai na woso timra no share no say on your policy framework your friend of F cube and why F cube no say so yeah we are and within the next 10 years. In 1995 equals 2005 not 10 years na ye day aso. In 1995 equals 2005 what would the president be our Ghana no sa wo say ye be free education ase sa anya sa na say 2005 to akonya no so na wa anya free education na what to constitution no we breach the constitution of Ghana ti betu do afa mra kwan so na ya impeach ya do akonya ye den afri wonsam 2005 duru ye no na ye wura John Ejekum Kofo wana na ye Ghana mampanyini nti obaye ni wo mra hye badwam ena osenia Ghana mra no hye me no ba bia ye du sesi a o se hye free compulsory basic education no ase ena owura Kofo hye free compulsory basic education ase o hye ase no the oye ne say o introduce capitation grant say sika yen famwa basic schools no ena afi o de ba say sa basic schools ni nyina no yen try say ye be no aduane school feeding na omo anya bi adie o say aduane na say anche ena na ban no e free so na owura mess buy no be buy free feeding no school feeding o buy mu se ba ye obi abenya aduane ni bi aye dey adi o buy mu anu school ni nyina adodo na aye dey enya bi na yenya aduane mo ana ode enioma hudo bebre so ebeka ho na niema ono so edebeka ho no ebi ewo ha ebetumi abobo enioma
good open
eniema owura mas edebeka ho de odebeka ho no bi eye free school uniform because say eye compulsory we ye ni free about compulsory be yenhye so about time bi amfane ba nko school a ye betumi a chene say we do ba na bro nti obetumi aka say mini atade nti owura mas the free uniform buy obetumi aka say mini mpaboa trees yenyini nyina free ho na yensi school da no fa nkonwa ngum onkoto akonwa afei yema books a obe kinkan ne ho bibia yema atade enhye yema mpaboa yema capitation grant a yefa school no afei ye no aduane o school ma wodi a afei na Ghana ebe ye mra se oba time bi a wawo ba e wo so okọ primary school ko JHS so amfana nkwa wudi for yan twaso if say bibia wo so ohia ko school bia aban dia ye dey e dia ba eno na months yewura months one yewura John Mahama eye ho adwuma ebra yewura atames free mu na aka yewura John Mahama na je so hwe de yaye basic school niam a yaye no ho na adu bra wo se keka ye ho na ye kọ secondary school no se be ya ho free no so ebe ye adwuma enti owura Mahama ade introduce de friend no progressively free senior high school so be ya constitution kan no wo se ye free senior high school no ye no nkakra se ne be ya obi anso ebetumi akobia
progressive free senior high school
in fact obi ani ho je ho achinye obeka ya na na do krabra yewura Mama introduce free progressive free senior high school no de na na do eka ye ni o say Mahama's free SHS good news for Ghanaians.
Honorable Mame date no na we are modern Ghana.
Yeah, we are modern 6 March. Thursday 6 March 2014. Okay. I'm
the producer, so they have a video. Tama Mahama the progressive free.
Yes, obetumi video na my hair. Na ye nyina ye hu said you see here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the singular honor of declaring the progressively free senior high school program duly launched. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the Honorable Eric Opoku Kaine and what dance when Mahama launched progressively free SHS ewo ekumfi utuem ewo mfin free mantemo. Honorable Twasomai.
Enti yewra Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Thursday 6 March 2014. Obo yewra Dwomama abaso se eya adwen papa se ne constitution ne ka no wa hye ase kama so ewo mamu na constitution no wose se wo be secondary school ni free a manenye available na enye accessible ansa na nkakra no free no atoaso de entia wose manenye available se so am school na mu na so wo ye ni free no obi aso okobia better no when school down come and know how near which the bebano we are who ya any day any ye bio so why you progressive kakra now so we no boom no anya sika and see and the how batch and say nanka wunye free SHS no intina the framers in the wisdom of the framers of the 1992 constitution omshe say yanya santi sabaya school no bebu no owura mama de si na so basic secondary school makumaku 200 Jesus for yes secondary school makumaku 200 ebe kan de wo hoda da no ho a ebe ma secondary school na bu a wo ye ni free a obi anso ebe nya biako sabra na 2012 campaign no obeka ya na na do so ka say one day Jesus 200 secondary school graduates and one day obesi 350 secondary schools send ebe ebe ma na bu na obi anya bia dey akọ by your mama 200 community day schools no or shasia bra onya tumi no edi mu makomako 124 there or state say oc adan no na obe free akonwa so mu 46 we wie ni nyina kama but there's a story me kan kire oda bra na me regional minister your mama ba sunyane na yekobie new longro eye secondary school no eye yi blog and yes no abrosan traso 9 and owura bi ba mo so person de na se mi to omapanyima ma anim na mka so afa no aba ebe ko say da bi Eric mane mra na mi ntie na sem na president ma me de no ko no nchen okwa no sin ko be yesusu obi a kire president ma say yi blog na wo sisi na wadodo oso be secondary school makoma ha no afa na wo ya na brosan ya to aso 9 da be na be wie ya ne mienu na wie wo ya brosan we ni so ne form wo be wie sesi na Ghana fo hu say 200 no waye na president mama ka say da bi wo ya ne sa wo be wie na so say asase ho ya de nipa no da bia ye doso asase kase wo ndin fa bi nka ho edi nei ye ya adan a da chinti ye nya na brosan ye kosoro na ye mo asase no ban se ne be ye nchirima ba wo mo so ebeboa wo mo say no nti na ma na wo ye yi block ye abrosan a etwaso and now the secondary school there na kaka na nya sa na ye see in secondary school ba ku bia wo classroom makomako 24 afa ye wo ICT center ye wo libraries washrooms near the ade nyina wo say ya laboratory bi bia so ko school mo a obi bia betimi ayekama we no adwene say ye ba mu na wunya mbom say waye ne free a afa obi abekọ a enko ye double track bibia mem na obi anya school ni bia ye dey akọ now ebra ye mama introduce self progressive free education no ya kan ni ban bi say oh there be we dey wanya hwe class a ho so can kind 2017 budget a MPP be di akonyom de ba parliament a paragraph 781 e ho no mo twere say Mahama introduce progressively free SHS omo ankasa budget no paragraph 781 na self progressive wabo ho ka 25.96 million and I say what they say in the sector for the period under review included an amount of 71.91 million for the provision of subsidies to senior high schools, 25.96 million for the implementation of the progressively free SHS. Can offerata budget nenya dia Akufo-Addo obe present ma Nana Akufo-Addo in the original parliament no boy amane say free SHS amama by 2016 a car obo ho no na you say clearly so bi aka say John Mahama started free SHS na enye achinye bia but sami ade ehia me pa ne sa point we say 2014 na Yera Mama started project bi Ghana ha and also ye availability any accessibility ye prepare for the full implementation of free SHS no hono na your friend no secondary education improvement project now that project way World Bank my Ghana bosia $156 million so $156 million no ye de scan see 23 brand new ye blocks this account 200 no afa secondary schools e wo Ghana e wo nkrase a na omuni facilities no ye select mu mako 125 wo mo dan so wo muni ICT centers wo muni teachers bungalow ni ade se ye pagam edi mfidie edi adam papa akọ ama school no so abeya akese aka ho afa ye select nkwala mako 10,400 a omo ye ehia forma bubro sese ankola we eye progressive free na ye no womo ye be mo nyina ko school no free a womo awofo entua city enkola 10,400 no ye select womo free secondary schools e makumako 231 ana sa enkola no e manko aye 6,400 ena emema so eye 4,000 ena sa pro benefit ye na sap no package a na ye de mankola ni package no enie akwala 10,400 no ba ku bia wontua school fees kopim se obewie school afei o ya makwan na o school a kaska be kwa ban betua se wo ba school a kaska o ba ban betua wo school atade nyina ban de ma house dress aban de ma PE kits aban de ma shoes a be shempa bo be ko school bags school atade pens bibia be uni school bia no na ye de nyina ma akwala bia ye select no ka facility we ho no na afibia Ghana ban bon ho ka $500 ena na ye de hwe sa enkwala nyina na ye mi se ho se akwala ban ena no qualify se sa facility we sa free education ye ntua ho hwe no na oka ho bi akwala no odi kan ye an orphan without support obi ane maame ne papa awuo na onni obi obehwe no kra no ono na ye select na also course school no free na sa kra no gise school no headmaster na say headmistress o no e ka sa kra we o deserve na education director wo ho a confirm na fe akra na nya opportunity na wonya bi afa students a wo ono ankasa na hwe no ho oni obi hwe no nti obi ho odi pa na ne ho akoto secondary school sa kra no so qualify so ye bi afa disabled without support obi asebe wadi dem kakra no wa secondary school oni obi a hwe no mobro asebe ya obetu akọ school no sa facility we e cover sa kra asebe ya awofo no ntua city kra aban be hwe no under this facility ama wa wie school no akọ afe student a wo free efia wo mo awofo sika wo munya no eye below the minimum wage eye sika da bi akọ beda aditua no wo mo de wo munya no ye ketekete wo munya adwuma papa bia ye wo no so ne man qualify afe obi a na awofo no lip na hwe wo mo aban support e de ma mobro wa wo mo a ehia wo no sa support ni bi de hwe no wontimi ntua school fees ti ono so na 17 na okoni free afi akola a wo sickle cells wono so obekɔ ni free afi student a ono ne maame eye ne papa ne maame awaregya ya ba baabi kura bekɔ no na be ma na dwane agya oba no na oba ba ko no hwe nkwala ba edu so akra no ko secondary school won to even pen kra won't mean to sa akola so ye selectina na o qualify say ono so aban hwe ni free afi wo mo a won parents so edi dem obi wa the parents wo yare or ye disabled physically challenged ne maame ne papa sa akola say ahokyere ba o muntimi nipa ahwe no nti na o say aban hwe ni free afi abaywa accidentally wakonyinsai na wontimi hwe akra no no ase meko secondary school sa akra no so sa scholarship we e was here to be man free na oko school omna ye 10,400 eyan kwala under your mama ye select omo from 2015-2016 na omko school no free se be ya ombetumi
secondary education
improvement project
good
now ni sa asem we oka obi se ya da bi NDC ye we na nkama mo hu dawro e na yante e ya de a NDC ye na wo hwe MPP budget am de bra yen e 2018 yewura oforiata de ba parliament 15th November 2017 a okan ni p e de kire yen na me pese wo hwe de okan yen o say the project provided scholarships to a total of 10,027 students in the beneficiary schools. All senior high schools, both public and private, were mapped and website portal established to make information on SHS available online for all stakeholders. In the group digitalization, SHS online, year 2016 under SEP.
Wow.
Now, MB Swambe Diakonyano, and Kualana Yaka 10,400, no, Omuhunu Kuala 10,027. Now say we 2018 budget. Yes, started project no 2014. In the time on by and Kolani be school cry day. Echo. And that is why because Kolani 10,400 400.
This is their own budget.
This is their own budget.
Okay. And these were boarding students.
Yes, boarding students.
Honorable, answer number 12 so 2017. Obibe bisa obibe person obi who said, "You Ramahama, what the country President Kofor and producer give me the 2016 media. Honorable will need that. Paragraph 109. Obibe bisa say, what him? Yura Omanpenyi Kwame Nkrumah and the free education by a FIFA and the betrayal
and the buzia
and the betrayal. And
you are rolling. Okay, buzia. What do you mean? Another papa and
free Adrian the betrayal. And I Yura Rollins at the bar 79 budget article 10.
Yes.
And a full Twitter. Saba inu suguye.
Yeah.
Kopem say 1992 constitution buy.
Yeah.
And article 25 yeah the share.
Yes.
Say any basic compulsorily free.
Yes.
Secondary school any accessible and available.
Yes.
And progressively free.
So when you say 1992 constitution there, NDC for that.
NDC.
Yes, because you're a rolling.
Me patro producer go to 109. Me bobo soba. And honorable. What sounds so chill we say Yura Rollins here and son, your papa for a baby basic no free. And Atamels ebe twaso with free sandals, free uniforms, textbooks, and the home. And Yura Mahama best at free SHS no.
Yeah.
Ya bohu video. Watch evidence in Nancy or the year. Now my question is and Crowd was saying, you were dancing a free SHS a Yura Mahama de Bayano. So for students and crowded was saying. Now, what was the plan for boarding students? Dear Nankana Mahama Beye and Yamawa.
I'm saying, we have 2016 budget. Media review budget, no? Paragraph 109. The Yera Mama Ma, Yera Setepe, Edibatum Rashebagum, Eni. Or say, consistent with the 1992 Constitution. Our commitment to make secondary education accessible, especially to needy students, the government initiated the implementation of progressively free secondary education in the first term of the 2015-2016 academic year, with 320,488 day students in public senior high schools across the country. The program is to be expanded to cover 120,000 targeted boarding students in the 2016-2017 academic year.
Wow.
So, you started on 2015-2016. And in 2016 media review, you were set up at the Maniabo Parliament. So, you did cover the previous year, no? You cover 320,488 day students. Yakase day students will be anya day and free. It is a fear now because secondary school are all free. But next year, next academic year, 2016-2017, you see a pajam, you call boarding house. Now boarding house no, you cover and 120,000. Wow. So 120,000 no, basically first years. One more eba from one for no. One money you do one mobile day ever started. That is why Nana Akufo-Addo when I was starting free SHS no, or started with first year students because it was already in the plan.
Producer, let's go back to the presentation. Let's go back.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say this is 320,000 senior high school day students
free. And
in the budget.
Therefore, no call it free no. And then here for bubro pa no, you selected 10,400. I want there. Yes, I call the free keke. Natadia, ni bibia. Yes, I must have a parent in Tria. Once you cry,
almost no more boarding students.
Boarding students.
Okay, I have a young Akufo-Addo.
Okay, until 2017, 2016, you try baby no. Nana danko bayo mampanyini. And was it free SHS no? Was started free SHS? Was started because the other two was say progressivity and you free no, but started no for floor. Or started here, or started with form 1-4. Na just na progressive kwan na no and na offer so nemum di oja na kire ne say availability na yamma secondary school ni mu no eno de oyi na ni free ho and na de can say progressively free adwira na church say kono kakra kan fa siesie ohunya foto church no eno so wa amfa na ni anyedai anhwe e de ka say aye free SHS no eno anse aye free SHS ye ni foto church afi ni
oka foto ye ni sikata
ye ni sikata chire na ye ni adan so a ye de ko akoye now nti say sia no free SHS no ye de cover nkwala wo secondary school nyina no e de how kese e de aba ehia say ye hwe e how no na ye hunu kwan a ye de befa so
okay
now a high decline ye say ye ni foto bi ata free SHS achi senti ameka say ye ni foto ata achi ne say get fund eye foto a edisisi school adan no ye ni ba bi enya sika free at da bi ya ye diska kotum na school dan si a ye de akwa ye Rollins ada Roma e no ye maye some street light crab born Ghana no ye wo ba bi enya sika free ye foto a ye de ye ye tua bo street light national health insurance ye wo foto ata achi a ye de mra e na de foto na ata achi tambia sika da ho a e wo se ye de boa health insurance by free SHS ye ni foto ni sika bia
dedicated fund
ye ni sika bia ata achi enti aban hwe ne budgeting afi wo hwe aban budget a aban so ogege ne revenue nyina obenya 176 billion nemom okwa expenditure side na adwumayefo akatua ye ka ho si ho any statutory funds eye foto a emrasha wo so oje to na afakwa no oka bomu a eno kwa be 183 billion enti afi we si anye bosia a abagmefo kra ye ntimi ntwe omuka so be den na free SHS wanyeska e de akoye amayeyi ende say de aba free SHS mu ni say ye ni sika ye de ye free SHS enti ama school ni academic calendar ye ko school no ye wa academic calendar just ye bia school date we ya ye be di 10 weeks 12 weeks e wo school enti teacher ni a wo cha de no we ye scheme of work week we match we next week match we match we ko pem time na e be so say be ya we tun cover the syllabus ni nyina say ye ni bi ho because answer ni be bia school ni sa ban nya ska answer enti ye ni date o ha na ban nya ska ni ya bia school o hwa na sa ban say miniska e da na wo say e dey ye makwan afei esan say ye niska e dey ye nti ye de how bebre na e dey abre wo be kona dormitories ni nyina no aye ma ba bi o ha ankola na busu a ba bi o meda kra no e ye problem sami me no ka say ade e ha adwene kra no say nkonwa ba bi o ha be kona nkonwa bi fact me ko school bi mu me ne school no kasai efa ekwan mfa so nya nkonwa enkola no me mpase me bo school ni ye bi a school no fa wanfo nya akonwa ntran so enti headmistress no wa kope carpenter wo krom en ye na ba campus en wa ya arrangement na wa kan bo a kire enkola no ti wa betumi atua e ya akonwa no bo no na ya wa akonwa ma now they are back classroom enti almost started first week no na nkonwa ba miensa en na wo ho second week na kakra be ka ho enti according to teachers ni bi no as a time na almost explain each other no ano na nkola no bi nya scan ntua nkonwa bi nti oba classroom a omo teto ano no so atena e form sa bi okoto se ba ya
wiki
afei ade a asa hard requirements sika na eni ho no same e de how kese na aba ye school ni mu e fa nkola na didie ho aban say free SHS no ono be ma ye de aduane ni nyina a surprise schools no na ba mo sika kakra o de be to de friend no perishables eye jene entozi ni ma kakra wo betumi atoto e de aka ho na wo mo a aban so mo supply mo en supply nuano no o supply kwa aban ntimi ntua naka na aban de naka enti ye de we bra wo ne na headmaster say o metwen na ye de bi be ka ho a me de we man kora na aduane akosi bi abosome enu bosome na bi aba bedu bosome no na ebi mai enti the headmaster say ye ne say o yire no ho ana kakra wanya no no aye ne kakra akra se be ya enkura no benya aduane ade in fact enra aduai secondary school bi o ha mo ye koko anopa breakfast porridge no mo ye no o ma nya sichire enti ye na so sa kola bi a o wa sichire na wo pan no fabra na bedidi
okay
this is the Ecos secondary school na sa me around say essence enti headmasters and headmistress no ebinuma frɛ parents no PTA enom so mo aye kakra enti binum tuatua scan kakra akra se be ya ankola no ebenya aduane this is the reality the Ecos sesia e wo secondary schools no ebinie ana the to bi we ha adwene se dan na ye ni nti ama sesia secondary school kwa ya chemu mienu aban so ye bibia friend double track ye wo green and ye wo gold ye call secondary school no so call first time 3 months what trans school was suya dia sa 3 months say the school na ye dey double track na kom no we call 1 month 2 weeks na ya ma kwan na obi nso ba beto aso 1 month 2 weeks in they say ya no double track na say ye nyina ye call secondary school bi o ha double track ninim one day akra na call school benya full term akọ school ba akra bi so aje so call half term and na onim da e bi cause won ko fie kra ye be san ka kire say on sign emra bio enti e de kakase abre awofo no e ka de abre o mo say Jesus oye extra classes e de man kola no na sa me binum kra ho me online in fact emra me teacher fo ni bi kasa de o mo ye say green fo no coffee na yellow fo no wo ho a na anwumre no data na wapon school na we teacher no pa na wa ye online classes e de ama wo mo a e wo fie no e bi 2,000 Ghana each e bi so yes e bi 2,000 Ghana e bi so 8,000
I say what ka prospectus assembly no so ye dey
and so prospectus no one say the essence school no enyeska bia se bia bibi say school okra omde be ye no ama ukọ school na niam a obeto aba no ne bo na ye kese to spend it be say 10,000 Ghana cedis 8,000 to 10,000 ansana watimi atoto enioma ni nyina ansana watimi akọ school nti ama enkura no bebre no aye asudie kese wonim se ne enkura no ko school akra bi akọ school bia yesa auto omo a dormitory na mo ye de be hohoro ho na wasa to deto parazone dormitory na woda no ye de be hohoro ho nso because sika anya dey eni ho no nti problem a aba ye school no mu no enye problem ketwa na hwei edu watch eye Africa ha nyina ekuba tan a omo hwe Africa ha school no ye ngoma suya no se de siko no om the report bi by e wo free SHS ho om say 194,862 students ye mamu admission so om nko free SHS nanso so wo mo ntimi anko adenti no mo ntimi anko a sika wo ne betoto neoma e de akono wo ma wofo na anye dai enya enti sa ankola we nyina wo ma kafi a wo mo ntimi anko school no now we read the report no further report ne kire say omo ye financial burden analysis sa analysis ne kire say akola bia owo free SHS ni mu no aban born ho ka 1,241 afibia 1,241 Ghana cedis and na wofo no so ebo omuma no ho ka 4,185 Ghana cedis edu watch say omo ye financial burden analysis say sikatria wo secondary school de otua kase ni de otua ketwa no wo mu sa kra bia wo free SHS no Ghana aban tua 1,241 Ghana cedis afibia e wa akra ba ko ho and na wofo no so so e wo nkwala no omutua 4,185
under free SHS
oh, I see now sa nkwala 194,862 students we enter Yanko school we hear nkwala be ni we ya nkwala o ma me no papa no wu na ye mom free education mom bibia no
and mahama no
sa nkwala ya because o me ye hiafo bubura wo je no 1 cedi kra wo ntimi nya dai
prospectus
wo ntimi to abayu a wakonyi nsan na afi wo so be ko secondary school ni obi hwe no e wo so obi hwe no bansa no so atimi akọ sa kra no seska we o ntimi ntua obekam nia na wofo adi dem physically challenge wo ntimi nya dai entua enti free SHS na enka ye proper policy eye policy a ebeboa ma ohiani a on to school fees no and now no so atimi akọ school no baby ayakodu sesi e
challenges
asay yi na
now no obi be bisa so enti dia na euro okay I think say you what do we have to do
there was SSC and say I was say free SHS policy no na yes sesemu
okay
and no yes san me ye and no your friend review enti we one nipa bebre na prese there be free SHS no munya review yansam na nya yie we a Methodist presiding bishop panyinika se pa Methodist asafumu and was say review free SHS to improve feeding and infrastructure kwana aduane ne nye aduane nye no eye quality and quantity in fact sorry be am maintain was secondary school me prepare for this program no some me catch our rebe ho akora bia wono free class ya ba secondary school omuko anwumre aduane a yekodie nsapa na ye mana atre ba ko mo no kwantre ba ko ma ye de gu ni plate mu ya yasa nti omo di omo ba no no nkwa no osumba because oni bibia obedi aka ho ena nkra na huru na anse teacher for na atra say yem friend ye ne nkasa ne yem hwe kwa be fa so abo na obejai saa esu no na nya ono nkwa so Professor there eye former rector Jimpa ono so na no atum was a free SHS review must be done immediately. Professor MPP ni yanya ne kra se si antantem yan review nya sa de ekoso no enye afei ya uba hase so a yewura kwabra frepon boaten professor eye MPP minister environment and say ya na was no ono so say every sensible person will opt for a review of free SHS obi anadwiri mu da obi a no the obeka say free SHS no yan review afei IMF International Monetary Fund almost do manu atum or say free SHS policy is poorly targeted. The entire omo kan say poorly targeted ne say omo hwe sikatue omo say sia na ehiafo ankasa e deserve no.
The professors are calling for review. IMF is calling for review. Okay, so what will President Mahama do?
Excellent.
President Mahama policy. Good.
So we dey ko nyina President Mahama so na no atum bi say Senyame mana kwanya no be mampanyina obe review free SHS. Oka so be review na no wa hu mpanifo ye kan review nyina obi aka ho so President Mama nko aka so be review no say onu kwa review no kire so obetwam.
Na better than review actually say obetwam.
Meanwhile mpanifo nyina kan review no bia emfa ye betwam.
Okay, so explain the President Mama review.
So then na President Mama ka so be reviewer you ka say betwam. Now improve the implementation of the free SHS policy. To achieve this, the next Mahama government shall the Mahama Bayeni.
So what jump about?
The Edikani Obey stakeholders dialogue. Headmasters, name mistresses in our chas. Stakeholders will be biara and womesuya. Any awofo representatives na yeshia. Na fe omampani mama ade opase yedre ho no yede ato omanim de edi kan ba ko a obepe se one wo nyina adwo no esi ho agina ne se ye pese ye bo foto okese e de tie free SHS no achi na ye nya sika yede be ye free SHS no enti ansa ne be bia school no ye wo foto ho a ye wo sika wo ye ntran kan e ma obi contract se fa aduane ko school bi mba bia da ye bia school na nkwala do say na wo secondary school ho ye foto ni niska ye dey ewo wo scholar no se ka se omsika om be didi term ni nyina no e 50,000 Ghana ya tro check 50,000 Ghana every ye foto nim ye de ato account rum fire adwuma aduane ankwala no be die won bibia fire ho adwuma wo ye wi a auditors be ba be audit na eho ama na bia no
there's a Mahama ka review I just say audit photo a ebe yensi achi ba
yes
dedicated source of funding for free SHS honorable to us who's our number 2 bio
eno ye number 1 no de atoso mienu double track say you Mama fra konwa ya ade edi kai be free SHS mu e double track yenko school green ni gold bio na de ntia ye betua na simple kra ene say ura Mama say nyame ya na dom no fra konwa ya ade obedi kai ye ne say ya kai private secondary schools awo Ghana ha nyina ya hwe adan no binuma dan kra papa chen aban de no ba ye ka se ye free no wo mo schools ni nyina egu nti aban beje wo mo school ni adan ni nyina ye wo over 400 private secondary schools awo Ghana ye ji adan ni nyina de ko GS na ye de chair ministry na say na ministry no fa a teacher for no dodo na ye de master schools na under Minister supervision sada na double track be dey ebe na fe ya tray abo ase na yi blocks na o mama na ka ewira mu nyina no ya ye ni nyina e de abeka ho nti ansa na yenwie yi blocks no na say free double track ndie ayi twam
okay number 3 so dey na mama be na
obi atimi akọ school kama afei ade ba ko a yesan be ne say eye private schools maka ho asem afei aduan na ye beton ye be ye no maka cho say ye fan free and crime bio because they say the cost has say aban ka kire ba fast stock say fa aduane koma secondary school for aban ama ba fast stock ska oni ska nti na ba fast stock akofra aduane no ye de aduane no koduru ya enkra no yusu wa manta ye ntua supplier ne ka so wa manta ka ho aduane ye de be dey ye de be ko say kra aduane de ko no in fact school bi o hom de aburo no koduru na aburo no nyina aye emoa abem nti om ko twa adua bi om say haban bi ɛna ɔmo di gu mu ɔmo anu nsuo hyɛ ɛde yi mu na firim fisa ebrondu baabi ana I spy asan ya yama nkora na yɛ de
mama breso de
eti na breso
de sika
wonya osika na headmaster no betun akɔ local market hɔ sɛ bayira ne yɛtɔn hɔ a watobi sɛ mo ne yɛtɔn hɔ a watobi sɛ ne bɛyɛ a nkora no bɛdidi kama ama ɔmo ho
eti number 6 ne na mama bɛ
afei deɛ yɛbɛn na han sɛ esan sɛ yɛnya fotoɔ ɛde ato free SHS na chiti sɛsi a school bia bɛnya ne sika nkora no bɛnya aduane adi kama ebe reduce prospectus no ama niema a ototo no oho ato na yese enkoye akese nioma etoto ni bio enti yatue school bia sika odi kodi yawie no sika e wo fotuo ni mu no ehiafo mabuburo na wo mu ntimi ntoto wo niema no wo mu ne ebedika do wo mastarte
ne aboa wo
te said you 10,400 na no mu ntimi ntoto niema ne to bibia ma wo no ye be sell it sankola ni nyina na ye free fund ni mu e de ahwe wo mo enti fund no kwaso no na ye se ehiafo man de wo fa watade a wo benya obi bia na watimi e de akọ school no when review na yewra mahama e ka
wasem say number 1 or the photo asika dem e be bo free teachers wo bra
yes
obi yi double track good green traffic light obi ye free or the private secondary schools no adan e ba be ka public senior high schools no facilities in ho na wasi bi aka ho de abayeja aka nwura mu so obeye ni yi aka ho na adan aba na ye yi double track free or private schools so ba afi so enam se ye di sika teche no se sika ye beba ama school bi anya ni sika to na duane
yeah
na enkonwa ene enyema aka schools no hia no so wahwe e de abo eno ni review no
na samonum se esan sika ensi achirenti enkwala no kra na e wo se ma mo textbooks no yenya textbooks no ma wo
okay
enti se say abanya chem textbooks no nkwala na ko school agisa to textbook no in fact ene enkwala ni bi e ba me ho ni mi di go no say omo call ene elective subjects enti call no ye ma omo bi na elective no wa wakoto na books no so call no kra so nkwala ni nyina enti bi nya bi ebi so nya da enya bi and they say pamphlet ene ye market kese.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Honorable, emu ada ho. Enne nkontumpo, mfuturo MPP for to. Edigu Ghana for eni nyina no. Wa chirichiri mu. Wa me yahu free SHS o de bae kwa me nkrom.
Yes.
Wa me yahu di obetwa mu.
Yes.
Wa me yahu di osanso de be hye ya mamra ni.
Yes.
Wa me yahu di start progressive free SHS.
Yes.
De nanado be ye da na se waye.
Yes.
Be how e ho challenges nyina wa me yahu.
Yes.
De papa mahama e ba be ya fa ho a free SHS ni be dimu na ye papa through review and improvement no watch it. It be free say Ghana
na ka ade ba ko pe.
My final word on this.
The final word ne say ya na bi num nam ye nkro mu no mo ka kire nkofo say o to aba mama oba betwa free SHS no. Free SHS na share constitution mu. Constitution no ka party the constitution we buy ya NDC because ye papa nom ye wofa nom constitution that was say ka o ma tworo ya Yewra Rollins Chikata nom the Ahoys Esie Dunketia Collins Dauda NDC 24 no omna ye consultative assembly at the church constitution no and ye di shames ye be free SHS wo memu na ye ya tworo mra say ye be free education at the time to so time en chance no say obi antwam a yen mum ne ye kwa kotwam
ye sanso fiti ase
ye sanso fiti ase ye ne be ye ne yie say be ya e be ye kama
thank you
ndi esra Ghana ni ba bia wo hwe ne say eye 360 de aha ye no krafie de ya kan so obi wa asem foforo bi a o se de ya kan nyen kra on community sa anya sa de a o ma bia bia nkeka no ho na ye nyina ya nyi waka na ye ni Yewra Dwoma ma achi na ye mfa no besi akonwa no so
abusuafo no kra no ene da ho no obi ka tro se John Mahama be twa free SHS mu ase ni hu yo trofo ene wahu de free SHS no de bae ye de evidence ni nyina ma wahu bebi o mampenya kufu ado be fa ko sie wahu hawa wo free SHS ni mu wahu de John Mahama o ba be ya fa ho if we say we asem de ayeboa NDC amanyoko ye to aba na ma Yewra John Dramani Mahama obeba ma free SHS afa na to ma pefra and sana mekwa kwa kind message and I want to thank you because in the 5th edition your honorable birthday it my extended time na ma no now when you say I reform do yintimo so you have stayed with us and I salute you for sticking with us, even though we have exceeded our time by almost 15 minutes. But in the next 2-3 minutes, when you honorable Rekupuku, you kind messages, nothing, you conclude show now. Ain't it here? Now, honorable, and then Kopona, where Abdul Rahman, Abdul Rahman, the message of Diabeni, Abdul Rahman Alido, see, we can't afford to make another mistake by bringing a useless mate to rule this country again. Abdul Rahman, yeah, that's it. One of them. Matilda Ahiabo, so Akasa. Also, those who still have confidence and believe in MPP doesn't think of his or her future. Matilda, so Adrian, no. Ha, ubi a message or baby, I can't be free. We say, Wulimenga Yaya. Also, this election is about the MPP against the good people of Ghana. Yaya, that's it. You see, Atomic, Yakubu say, the communicator extraordinaire, Honorable Erikupuku, an institution. Happy birthday to you, sir. Honorable Joseph La, so say, happy birthday, Honorable. Watching you live from Inshiayoso Constituency Communications Bureau. Joseph Yada say, Honorable Joseph La, stands to say, light out all over Kumasi. Doomso is everywhere. And we will have time for Doomso on one of the Moment of Truth editorials. Paul Yankee say, blessing birthday to Esnafo South King Solomon. Dr. Honorable Erikupuku, live long for Esnafo South, especially Camp number 1 electoral area. Producer Mamemo say, Madiba Mandela say, honestly, it's total disrespect to compare this useless MPP government and the super incompetent Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Nanado to the nation builder John Dramani Mahama. The NDC can indeed be trusted to build the nation we all want. Big ups to you, Sammy Gyamfi. Next one, Honorable. All right, NT. Yeah, that more mutimi SND comments and text. Minim say doso, but we na mrebe maya kwai amaya kai. We will try to read more messages next week. But we brought to you a moment of truth. Ya sitting mo asem. O meisi kasem eni se ne mesiko. On NDC and you, the big topic about free SHS. What who John Mahama di oba be ya fa ho. Obi ka tro say Mahama be free SHS mu a no ni message, no your trofo. It is in who. How did the ni bisi? But me kai say voter transfer any proxy list jumedie no easy for egusudi. Your vote is your power. If you want to transfer your vote, the time is now. You have now till the 14th of June. And it is the same for Ubia Bibintia Coincidia Biunti Bintuaba. Now, person will be 2 mikrata proxy. No kotuaba ma take advantage. Yenu ano mo bechem. Yenu ano mo kaswa. Yenu ano mo new edubiase. Yenu ano mo emiamia bebre. New edubia obuase. MPP for a police for be etatamo in Bechem Yenuya Babako and the police need the hank of a bonitime prano. We've seen the Ecos Walker Swa and the Kekao and the choir a police for Eden Tenchia Yuma MPDC for a priano or Mona Yechio. Ebeba Srabunina Monka Makomantumuyem. Victory is coming and you will get justice someday. It's Yenidi. And we are telling you, say, Emma we muya bemu, let's go out there and make sure the voter transfer ubia enye illegal transfer dia. Now what? Emra kwanso person we no so no participate in it because your vote is your power. Senebeya come 7 December 2024, you can vote for change and vote for the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Midiane Sammy Gyamfi, and I brought you NDC 365th edition. Now what you saying? The best answer share be.